I'm not used to this particular type of really fast course.
To go, 7 to go, gentlemen.
7 minutes, 32 seconds for that lap. Vince Driscoll and Sean Mills, you got the call. You can see Tim Johnson now. His person is waiting for Jonathan Page sitting right behind him. And Krulov, so now we have
Well, as they head down into the glades, folks, listen up. We've got a lost child, and we are looking for the parents of Alex Whale. For the
I'm here live with new national champion Jeremy Powers. Jeremy, I can't think of another word to describe that other than ballistic. Those first couple laps were just unreal.
Yeah, I wanted to win so bad. This was a big goal of mine. Day after Christmas, I had to say goodbye to the family, and I came out to Boulder, Colorado, and I trained here a lot. And oh my gosh, today I had amazing legs. It's one of those days that I'll always remember. This was it was awesome.
It looked like the plan for the first two laps was just to come out and go absolutely nuts and just dare people to follow at this altitude. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, I felt very confident in the altitude. I had done a lot of work up here, and I definitely was ready for the hard effort for an hour. Yeah, I can't say anything except for that. I didn't plan it. I just went off instinct, and it worked out today.
You came to altitude early. How did you change your preparation this time around versus other national championship runs?
This one's different than the first one. This one I just have so many people to thank, honestly, because I couldn't have done this by myself. I got to stay with my mechanic, Tom Hopper, for the entire period, and yeah, I don't know, everyone was just looking out for me. I'd say my preparation was just about perfect. I couldn't have done anything else, and that sort of led to the confidence in today. It was like, well, I couldn't do anything else to be ready for this. This was everything I could give, so.
Number 2 feel just as sweet as number 1 did?
This is always a really special thing to win national championship. It's a privilege, and I feel really lucky to have been able to win today.
You'll take the Stars and Stripes back to Europe now, onward towards Worlds. You've been building, coming in slow to the season. Plans going as you had intended?
I think so. I think today was the confirmation I was looking for. You know, it's been a couple weeks since we've all went head-to-head, and I don't know, I feel like I have another month worth of form in my legs, so now I bring this to the World Championships.
Congratulations, Jeremy.
Thank you, Brian.
That was quite an opening couple of laps here in the elite men's race. Did you expect it to get off to that quite of a start?
Not at all, actually. You know, that's not what I was thinking the race was going to play out to be. I thought it was going to be a fast last 20 minutes, and Jeremy just went from the start. I was suffering, for sure. You know, I had to get around Sean Millen and bridge to him. And once I got up to him, he just had a little more pace than I did, and a couple little mistakes, and he was gone. And I just spent the whole rest of the race chasing and just trying to keep him in sight a little bit. But he just he had a great day today. He rode really well, and hats off to him.
At any point, did you make a conscious decision to back off a little bit? Did you feel the altitude impacting you, or was it just a couple of little mistakes were the difference?
No, you know, I think I just rode a steady race. Jeremy was just faster. I mean, and then if you're 3 or 4 seconds faster a lap and you got 8 laps, there's 30 seconds, you know, so he rode well. I got no complaints with my race. I rode good, just good enough for second.
As a multiple-time national champion yourself, what does this mean for a guy like Jeremy Powers to win his second?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, I mean, I told Jeremy before the race, I'm like, you've won before, you lost before, I won before, I lost before. There's no surprise today. Something's going to happen, you know, you're going to win or lose, and it's just good to win, you know, and I'm excited for him. I'm glad I had a decent race, and just see what the rest of the season brings.
And will you head to Europe now? Do you refocus for mountain bike season? What do you do next?
I'm going to do Europe, World Cup, Worlds, and then start mountain biking after that, and I'm going to kind of race until the end of May, and then take a break after that.
I'm here with third-place finisher Tim Johnson in the elite men's race. Tim, it looked like you had a little bit of a trouble at the start. Did you throw a pedal there?
You know, it wasn't even the pedal that I was reaching for. It was the foot that was already in the pedal. It got knocked out as I was pedaling, and, you know, all of a sudden 20 guys rolled by. But it took me a lap to get up to the front again. But, you know, the gap to Ryan and Jeremy had already kind of been established, but it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, the fact that they were putting time into me, and Jeremy was obviously riding so strong, he was putting time into Ryan. So I didn't lose the race with that, but it definitely started off on the wrong foot.
Chasing back through a big field like that in a frenetic race like Nationals, how intense is that? How difficult does that make that opening lap?
In a race like this, you're trying to manage those things. You're trying to manage the mistakes and manage your effort, and, you know, having to do that is something that you don't want to do. It's like, wow, I guess I have to do that. And, you know, having a perfect start and a perfect race is something you really wish for, but it just didn't happen today.
You have to kind of let that go, though, at some point and continue that chase. I mean, you came back through Page and Krugoff and Driscoll and so forth for third. I mean, that's quite a comeback.
I was feeling good. You know, Nationals is a race that I would absolutely love to win again, and I've been able to be on the top step of the podium, and, you know, you want to have those perfect days, but, you know, they don't always happen, so you just have to be happy with whatever happens.
You've had a few of those perfect days in the past. I asked Ryan the same question. What does it mean for a guy like Jeremy Powers to win his second national title now? He's kind of gotten over that hump. The first one was obviously the big one, and now to come through with number 2.
It's a great feeling. You know, you have a whole season where we travel all over the place. We're always racing against each other. We're always trying to find that little bit of an edge, and, you know, to show up mid-January, finishing off a year that, you know, he obviously was riding really well a lot of the time, and, you know, to pull on the jersey is a special feeling, and, you know, hats off to him for having a great ride today.
So in addition to the Stars and Stripes jersey, the gold medal around his neck, they also get the Sierra Nevada Bombers and, of course, the Bond Breakers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your elite men's podium. Jeremy Powers is your national champion.